Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is Feline Mahoney, and today our class will support our physical and subtle body with sitting poses designed to bring energy towards balancing the chakras. Our primary focus will be the heart chakra. Let's start our practice by taking a seated position. Today's class is going to be a chair class, designed for anybody that needs extra support during their practice. We'll start our practice by closing our eyes, drawing into your senses and the awareness of your breath. Plant your feet firmly in the earth, hands on knees, palms down. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for just a second and exhale. As you inhale, gently squeeze your shoulders together. You can loosen your hands, move them back to where it's comfortable. As you open the chest, nice big inhale. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale. Exhale. Round your back. Inhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale. Round your back. Tuck your chin. Okay, we're going to come back to a neutral position. Lengthen the spine through the crown of your head. Sit up nice and tall. Heart over hips. Head over heart. Ears in line with your shoulders. Stretch the toes out. Feel the floor through the corners of your feet. Ground through your feet into the earth. Listen to the sound of your breath. Keep it rhythmic and soft. Feel how the experience is unfolding before you. Set your intention for today's practice. Your intention is your own, and it needs to be something that serves you. It can be wellness. It can be something deeper. This is the seat of yoga. Keep your breathing rhythmic and soft. Free your mind from wandering. Remain present and calm. Our first pose is entitled Chest Expansion in the Chair. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit sideways so that you can better see the posture we're going for here. You'll want to scoot just a little bit forward in your chair, but you want your thighs to still be supported by the seat. As you reach back, you can either grab like the bottom of the back of your chair, the seat, whatever's comfortable for you. Remember, all along the practice of this sequence, breathing should be slow and in control. Bring the hands to stretch behind you, holding the lower end of the back support of the chair. Inhale deeply and hold for a moment, and exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale. In chest expansion in the chair, the use of the abdominal muscles will help to support your posture. Please ensure not to throw your chest out too much and keep your lower ribs in, and inhale and exhale deeply, slowly and with awareness. Make sure your feet are firmly on the floor and your thighs are supported well in the chair as you're doing your inhales and exhales. We're going to take 3 more sets. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next set of sequences. It's the chair flexing in the foot pose. So with this sequence, we're going to start off by taking a deep inhale and extending your right leg. You want to be careful to only move your leg. As you exhale, you're going to point your toe. Inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, bring your leg back down to neutral. For balance, we're going to do the same movement on the opposite side. So we're going to inhale, bring your left leg up. Exhale, point your toe. Inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, bring that foot back down. We're going to do a couple of more sets of this. So sit up tall in your chair. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, point your toe. Inhale, flex. Exhale, gently bring your foot back to the floor. Nice deep breath in and out. We're going to do the other side. Inhale, bring that left foot up. Exhale, point your toe. Inhale, bring the toes back up. Exhale, foot back to the floor. One more round. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, point your toe. Inhale, flex your foot. Exhale, bring the foot back down. Last extension. Inhale, left foot out. Exhale, point your toe. Inhale, bring your foot back in. Exhale, foot back down to the floor. Our next sequence is going to be a warm-up flow. It's called chair-seated warm-up flow. So we're going to start in a neutral position. We're going to bring our right hand into the air. We're going to tilt. So we inhale, hand in the air. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, bring the opposite hand in the air. Exhale, tilt left. Inhale, we're going to come to a neutral position. Exhale, we're going to turn to the left. Do a gentle stretch. Exhale, we're going to come back to neutral. We're going to inhale, twist to the right in our chair, gentle stretch. Exhale, back to neutral. We're going to inhale, extend our spine, shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck our head, cat back. back to a neutral position. We're going to take one more warm-up flow of this sequence. We're going to start neutral. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale, reach up with your left arm. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, neutral center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Inhale, neutral. We're going to take one last round. Inhale, right hand up, overhead. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale, left hand up over the head. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, tilt to the right. Or I'm sorry, twist to the right. Inhale, put your shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, back to a neutral seated position. So our next sequence is going to be Cactus Arm Flow. So we're going to start by putting our arms in the cactus position. Arms straight out beside you, hands straight up in the air with your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. As we inhale, we take a breath in, extend our arms. Exhale, slow and controlled, bring them gently together. Inhale, keep your elbows up, open up, nice deep inhale. Exhale, slow and controlled. Cactus your arms back together. Inhale, slow and controlled, open. Exhale, slowly close. Inhale, slow and controlled. Exhale, back together. Inhale, slow and controlled. Exhale, back together. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms back down to a neutral position. We are going to practice the next sequence. Will be seated with eagle legs pose, a chair variation flow. So we're going to start in a seated position. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, come down, grab your right thigh for a little bit of support. Pull your right leg out to the side, toe touches the ground. Inhale, we're going to bring the right knee over the left knee, and we're going to reach around to the left side. for a gentle twist. And inhale. And straighten that leg out and bring it back to neutral. We're going to do the same thing on the other side for balance. So we're going to inhale, arms overhead, exhale, bring your hands down, support your left thigh, bring it out just a little bit, touch the ground with your toes, exhale, bring that left knee over the right knee, and gently twist to the right. Inhale, straighten that leg back out, bring it down to a neutral position. We're going to do one more round of this. Inhale, hands overhead, exhale, come down to your right leg, give some support under that thigh, and extend that right leg out to the outside. Toes touch the ground. Inhale, bring that right knee over the left knee. Gently twist to the right. Inhale, straighten that leg back out. Slowly bring it to a neutral position. We're going to go back to the other side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the left thigh. Bring it to the outside. Toe touches the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Support the left thigh. Bring it over the right knee. Exhale. Do a gentle twist to the left. Inhale. Straighten that leg back out. Feet planted firmly on the ground. So our next sequence will be chair neck rolls. So we are going to start in a neutral position, feet well grounded, sit bones firmly in the chair, nice straight back, shoulders back. You can either hold on to the bottom of your chair if that makes you feel more stable, or you can just simply place your hands on your knees. We're going to start with a gentle tilt to the right, or I'm sorry, center, and roll to the right. Exhale, roll back to the center. Inhale, roll to the left. Exhale, roll back to the center. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, roll to the center. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, roll to the center. Inhale, roll to the left. Exhale, roll to the center. Our next pose is going to be Cobra Pose in the chair. I'm going to rotate it so that you can see the posture. So on this one, we're going to scoot our sits bones out to the edge of the chair. You want your feet firmly planted on the floor. We're going to lengthen the arms towards the back of the chair, either at or below the hip level. We're going to hold on to the back of the chair, and we're going to inhale, expanding the belly, then the ribs, lift the upper chest and gaze. So on your inhale, expand the belly, then the ribs, then the upper chest, and then we're going to gaze. Gaze up at the sky. On your exhale, you're going to relax the jaw to maintain openness in the throat and ease the back of the neck. Remain there for 3 breaths. On your last exhale, we're going to slowly release to a neutral spine and come back to seated mountain pose. At that point, you can scoot your sit bones back to the back of the chair. On this pose, it's called a supported seated forward bend. You can put your chair against a wall. I'll give you just a minute to get set up if you're not already near a wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the edge of the chair with our sits bones like we did earlier. And we're going to do a forward fold. If you find that the floor is slippery or that you're unstable, you can add a mat to give some traction to your feet. Like my chair is supported good, but the floor just felt slippery, like it wasn't stable. You want support and stability in this pose. You'll extend your legs straight out in front of you. And we're going to lengthen the spine and fold forward by reaching towards your toes. And this gives a nice stretch in the back of the legs, as well as your back. We're going to sit up, come back to neutral. We're going to reach back towards our toes. Do one more forward fold. Just reach as far as is comfortable. Come back. And this is our last one. Forward fold with our legs extended. Okay, so we're going to come back to more of a neutral seat in our chair. You can scoot your sit bones more towards the back of the chair. Give more support. Our next sequence is going to be a seated back bend with eagle arms in the chair. So we're going to start this one by bringing your arms out in front of you, palms facing up. We're going to bend the left arm under the right, and we're going to inhale, lifting to the sky. We're going to exhale, move into a back bend, extending the arms. got my chair too close to the wall. I should have pulled it back out some. That's why we call this a practice. Learn as we go along. Okay, so let's try this again. Nice inhale, left arm under right. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Exhale, back bend over the chair. Do 3 slow controlled breaths right here. Slowly come back to a neutral spine. Straighten your arms out. Loosen them up a little bit. Neutral spine. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to go under with the right arm and twist our arms around until our palms are facing each other. We're going to take a nice inhale, reach towards the sky, and as we exhale, we're going to ever so gently back bend. Keeping your arms high, palms facing together. This gives our heart chakra a nice open space. Slow and controlled breaths. Slowly come back down to neutral. Unwind the arms. Loosen them up a little bit. And now we will move on to our next pose. So this is a goddess chair pose variation. So we're going to start by putting your sit bones about in the middle of your chair. You don't want it too close to the front and you don't want it too close to the back because it'll interfere with your extension. So we are going to do goddess pose, but we're going to add a variation. So we're going to start in goddess, but we're going to take the right hand towards the left knee, the right elbow to the right thigh, and we're going to lift straight up with the left hand. We're going to hold this for 5 breaths. We're going to come back to the middle to a neutral goddess pose. This time, we're going to bring the left elbow down to the left thigh and go straight up with the right arm. And hold this for 5 breaths. And kind of gaze up as you hold that arm up. We're going to go back to a neutral goddess pose, and then back down to our knees. We're going to do one more round. Back up, cactus arms, right elbow down to right thigh, reach up for the sky, gaze up for the sky. Deliberate breaths, slow and steady. Back into neutral. Nice deep breath. And take the left elbow down to the left thigh. Reach straight to the sky with the right hand. Gaze to the sky. Some nice deep breaths here. Back to neutral. Back to a neutral seated position. Okay, so this sequence is the seated external hip rotation, cactus arms in the chair. So we are going to do a variation of the previous cactus pose we did, only this time we're going to add some movement to it. So you'll want to be firmly seated in your chair, about in the middle, because you're going to need to have leg movement. Not too close to the back, but enough to where you can get your leg movement. You want your spine neutral, shoulders back, head over heart, shoulders over hips. We're going to open up into a cactus. And as we open into our cactus, we want to extend our right knee. We close the knee and the arms at the same time. As we open back into our cactus, we're going to open the opposite leg, extend it out, adjust if you need to. As we close our arms back, we're going to open the right leg. Close, bring that leg back in, keep the arms high, open the left leg, bring everything back to central, neutral, arms back down on your knees. The next sequence, we're going to grab a bolster. We're going to put it on the floor so that we've got something to rest our feet on. So for this pose, this is chair pigeon pose variation with a forward bend on a foot bolster. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit on the chair squarely with our feet on the bolster, giving us some support. If you don't have access to a bolster, blocks also work for this pose, for the extra support. You want to place your right foot on top of your left thigh, just above the knee. We're going to inhale and gently press down with the right arm on that inner right knee to deepen the stretch. Keep in mind, this is a gentle pressure. We don't want to force anything. We want sensation but not injury. We're going to exhale, release. We're going to inhale. We're going to repeat that gentle pressure for about 5 seconds. We're going to exhale, release. We're going to inhale, put some more gentle pressure, We're going to exhale and release. We're going to put the right foot down on the bolster. We're going to pull the left leg up. Cross your leg just over your right knee. And we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to get comfortable. And we're going to ever so gently inhale and press down with the left arm on that inner left knee to deepen the stretch. We're going to exhale and release. And we're going to inhale and give some gentle pressure for about 5 seconds or so. We're going to release again. Inhale. Some more gentle pressure on that left knee. We're going to exhale and release. Okay. Our next sequence is the Sage Mourichi pose with the chair leg bolster. So on this one, we're going to bring the right knee towards the chest. We're going to extend the left leg. So the left leg is kind of just resting on your bolster, but the right knee is coming in towards the chest. And we're going to gently twist into that right knee. Again, you want to feel sensation, but not too much stress. We're being gentle with our movement. We're going to come back to neutral. We're going to put our right leg extended over the top of the bolster for support. Adjust in your chair if you need to. And we're going to pull the left leg up and put your foot on the chair. So we're pulling the right knee in towards the chest. And we're going to ever so gently turn to the right. And then release, come back to neutral. So our next pose is the seated corpse pose with the chair and the legs bolster. So what we're going to do is we're going to get as comfortable as we can in our seat, even if it means putting some extra cushion in your chair. We want to be completely comfortable. This pose is a relaxation pose. And you want to let your legs comfortably rest on the bolster or blocks, whatever you have access to. And we're going to come into Savasana now. We're going to take our movement. We're going to take a moment to close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. If you need to adjust your bolster or your chair to get completely comfortable, you may do that now. You want to draw your attention to your body. You want to be completely relaxed. No tension in your shoulders, no tension in your neck. Your body should be completely relaxed. Close your eyes while you're drawing the attention to your body. Allow all the muscles in your body to soften. And know that you're fully supported on your chair. Bring awareness to your toes. Sense your feet. Sense your legs. Sense your hips. And sense your back muscles. Now your arms, hands, and fingers. Your shoulders, neck, tongue, and eyelids. Your entire body is still and peaceful. Savasana. We're going to take 5 minutes to relax. Complete relaxation. ready, start to bring some movement back to your hands and feet. Bring awareness back into your toes, feet, legs, hips, back muscles, arms, hands, fingers, shoulders, neck, tongue, and softly open your eyelids. As we bring our practice to a close, think back to the beginning of class, where the focus was on supporting the physical and subtle body began. Your energy to the chakras, thought, and intuition have been supported. Our primary focus was on the heart chakra, and we gave as much space to the heart chakra as we could. With awareness of your energy and your experiences, you get more connection. This is your mind's power. Namaste is about creating and honoring connection and respect. The loose translation is that the divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. We'll bring our hands starting overhead together. Bring them down to the heart center. Closing our practice with Namaste and a slight bowing of the head. Be well.